Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Tuesday night Recreation Intro League playoffs. Right now we have got our opponents of our first bracket here just kicking off in their last of their practice throws. Looks like they're about to dive into their first official throws of the night. This is going to be a standard rule set league. We'll see how they fare on their first throws here. Right now we've got Abby Kadabi on the left going up against Seth P on the right. Nice. Seth here with a 3. Abby Kadabi getting a bullseye. As they go into the third X. Looks like Abby with a close call. That looks like a mean bullseye. There we go. Pair of bullseyes all around as we go into the fourth X. Looks like a 3 for Seth and a 3 for Abby there. So Abby taking a 4-point lead as we go into the final X here. Here we go. Seth looking like he's going to defer to see what Abby gets out of her last throw. That's looking like a pretty solid bullseye. That might put it out of reach there. Deliberating, waiting to see. Seth going for a clutch just in case she managed to get a 3 there. But either way, Abby's going to take that first round. So they are going to tap and switch. Let's take a quick look at our playoffs bracket while they get into their second round here. So Abby Kadabi and Seth currently in the round. After that, we've got Michael taking on April. Tight little rec group we got in tonight, so it should be a fun evening. Currently, as we finished out a 12-game, 3-week season, Abby Kadabi is right now our current forerunner, taking the top seed going into it. Michael here is right behind her, so it should be a tight game as we get through these. And Amy and Seth have been making a crazy amount of progress on the short amount of time that they've been joining us, so I'm sure nobody's going to let any of these games go easy. Abby and Seth currently get into their fourth throw. Right now the score is 13-9. Seth in the lead with another 3. Ooh, Seth with a high, maybe. Looks like we got a 0 there. But he was already up by 4. So Abby with the 3 means he's going to secure that lead. And right now we got a 1-1 tie. Solid clutch attempt for Seth, looking to try to tie that round out and go to Big X. But Abby kept that lead on that third round, so right now the score is going to be 2-2. Excuse me, 2-1. Gorgeous bullseye for Seth. Looks like that might just be a 3 for Abby. So Seth is gonna take an early 2-point lead. Ooh, but Abby rebuttals hard. It's gonna get a bullseye while it look like Seth pulled in a 1. So Abby's gonna pull away with a 2-point lead going into the third X. Gorgeous. Bullseye for Seth. 3 for Abby. Just like that, we're tied up into the fourth. So final axe, and Abby Cadabby's up by 5. Seth looking to probably wait and see what she gets out of it. She is staying down for points. A 3 or better will secure this round for her. Yep, and that'll do it. Clean premier 3 is going to put that out of reach, and that is going to give Abby the round and the match. All right, so Abby Cadabby's going to move on in the A bracket. Seth here is our first victim of the B bracket, but we're going to move on and catch our next match here. And right now we've got Michael and April finishing up their warm-up throws for their first match tonight. And they're going to kick it off here, going into round 1 of their match. Here we go. Ooh, gorgeous bullseye for Michael. That'll help catch up. April still clicking in those 3s, so that'll help her keep a lead going. Another great 3. Pair of 3s all around. Looks like we might have a pair of bullseyes here. Yep, it's looking good on the right. It was good on the left. Ooh, we got a close one. This one might need a measurement. Nope. Her opponent's going to give it to her. So we're on the 4th X right now. April Lowe with a 1. Michael Lowe were with a drop. And right now, final X. And April is up by 4 points. Nice. With that 3 means Michael can still tie it up with a clutch. And he's going up. Oh, that is a gorgeous Premier Bullseye clutch. So smooth, so casual about it. Couldn't even be fazed by the fact that he just kept that round alive. Oh, after such a good practice throw, April sails it. So that's going to be a drop. Michael with the rebuttal could bring this match to a tie if he just gets it to stick in the points. But he also put too much gas on it. So they are going to try out again. They are tied up. They're going to a second throw. Oh. So Michael just barely putting a little too much gas on that last one and well. Means April is going to secure another round win. So the score right now is 2-0. And they're going to go into round 3. Looks like we got 3s all around for the crew. Okay, third axe, and April's pushing for a 3-point lead right now. That'll help balance it out. 3 for April. Looks like a solid bullseye from Michael. Close that into a 1-point deficit. Looks like bullseyes all around. So final axe in April, still holding on to a 1-point lead. Michael here had better defer. Uh-oh, he's diving right in. There we go. Here we go. Someone convinced him. Oh, and beautiful. Because he's going to need a clutch to take this round and stay alive. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh, man. The aim was there. The blade didn't want to take. So April is going to take that in a sweep. And Michael is going to move on to the B bracket. Abby Kadabi and April. Girl Power are holding down to our A finalists right now. Nice. All right, so we're diving into our first of 2 B bracket matches. This is already B bracket semifinals. And whoever wins this will move on into B finals to take on whoever loses the A finals match. And after their 1 for fun, it looks like these throws are live here. We'll get their match started and get them caught up. So 1 for Seth and a bull for Michael to start, followed by another 1 for Seth, but a drop for Michael. We go into the third axe. Oh, and a drop for Seth. So Michael walking away with a bigger lead here. Oh. So Michael up by 4. Seth looking to secure a bullseye to take this round. This might need a measurement. All right, so his opponent gives it to him, and Seth is going to walk away with a 1-point lead to win the first round. Michael's a little low, but we still got plenty of blade to get 1 point out of there. Seth with a 3. So fourth axe, and we are tied up. Gorgeous pair of bullseyes for these guys, and we are tied up going into the final axe. I can all but guarantee we're staying down. I'm sure plenty of them are tired of needing to try to go for those clutches to keep it alive, so we'll see if they can tie it out to go into big axe. Ooh, a 1 for Michael. Anything better than that for Seth? We'll give him this round. And another bullseye will definitely do that for him. Gorgeous. So Seth will take that second round. Now this is already going to be best of 7, so somebody's going to need to take 4 out of these 7 rounds. Drops all around, keeping it interesting. Bull and a 3, nice. All right, so as these guys are getting through the thick of their match, like I said, this is our introductory rec league. It is half the length of our typical leagues, of our typical 8 weeks leagues. It's 3 weeks of just round robin matches and then a 4th week of playoffs. It's just a quick little 12 match into playoff tournament run for fun as people get kind of familiarized into it. So the winner of tonight's playoffs, in addition to getting a fun, gorgeous trophy, also gets themselves kicked out of our intro rec league roster. Once you get your name up on the wall of champions here, you're ineligible to compete in our rec league, but not to worry, because whoever ends up taking this will also get a free registration into another one of our regular leagues. So after that, we should see one of them coming into one of our full-size, full-season leagues as they go into that, of which our next season, Season 4 here, is going to be kicking off in just about 2 weeks. Starting October 19th, we've got a standard rule set Sunday Brunch League and a Premier Rule Set Sunday Evening League. We also have a standard rule set league on Tuesday nights, so this will be kind of expanding into a full-side league on Tuesdays after tonight. And then Wednesday night is going to be our Premier Rule Set kind of murder league. Everybody signing up for that has gotten pretty intense with it, so there's been a lot of push for heavy scores and high throws. So all right, as we get back into it right now, Seth leads 3 rounds to nothing. But Michael is sitting at 10 points to Seth's 6. That was a lot of S's. So Michael's sitting pretty with a 4-point lead as we get into the 3rd throw. Another bullseye will definitely help that out. Ooh, and Seth, I think pushing out into a 1 on that one is going to help Michael secure a pretty comfortable lead going into these final throws. Solid 3. Oh, but Seth with the bullseye for the rebuttal is going to try to help close that gap. So we go into the final acts right now. Michael is up by 3 points. Bullseye will put this out of reach. A 3 will at least force Seth to go into. That'll do it. That is right down the pipe. Nice. So that is going to put this round out of reach. All right, we're moving on into round 5. It is definitely not a sweep at this point. Michael with a clean lead off of that 4th round. Let's see if he can channel that energy and keep some of those bullseyes going. Gorgeous bullseye for Seth. Solid 3 for Michael. Oh, I think we got a 3 for Michael again. That is going to be a 1 for Seth. We're deliberating it. Heavy deliberation. At this point, I think everybody was convincing him not to just pull it. Got our league runner, half-mast, coming in here. Make sure everybody's getting the max points possible. So this is the 4th throw. No, that's why we call it. Nice. So we're going into the final acts, and it is a 1-point difference. Oh, and of course, Seth just drives it down the pipe. So Michael's going to need a clutch here to take this round and stay alive. This seems really familiar to his last match. Let's see what we can get. Oh, solid attempt, but a little low. And that is going to put Michael out, and Seth is going to move on to be our B bracket finalist. So on that note, we're going to move on to our A finalist match. Abby Kadabi taking on April. And the ladies are going to show us how it's done. It's going to be best of 7 rounds. They're probably going to be warming up with their 1 for fun before we kick into this. And that's why we throw one for fun. Much better start to this round. April with a bullseye, Abby with a 3. April a little high. That's looking like that's going to be a 1, while Abby was driving right down the middle with that bullseye. So we are... rather, Abby's going to take a 2-point lead this time. Another 1 for April. Oh, and a drop for Abby Kadabi. So April's going to take back that lead. Never mind, I can't do math. Abby's still holding on to a 1-point lead. Looks like that might be a 3, depending on how much blade she's actually got sitting in that bull ring, or if it's up above the board. Looks like we might need to get a measurement in here. We need an adult. Ooh, solid time. All right, after a fair amount of coaching and coaxing, we discussed our way through. Oh my God, Abby. Oh, like the terrible camera angle. Abby, the most clutch-averse person that we might know in our leagues, will put away probably the highest amount of clutch averages for somebody that never does it and never wants to do it. But, of course, has a perfect lineup. May have just barely caught the heel. May have likely caught the heel of that blade. Yep. Oh, that was definitely in there. and is so averse to it, can't even tell on her own if she managed to get it. So Abby's going to take that first round, and we're going to move on to our second. Good follow-up to kick back into it. So April with a gorgeous premier bullseye is going to take a 2-point lead as we go into the second round. And we're going to trade it up. And we're going to give this back to a tie game. Looks like a bull on the right, 3 on the left. So Abby takes a 2-point lead, and we go into 4th X. That's a gorgeous bullseye. That is also, well, nope, just close enough, and Abby's taking the 3, so we're just dancing back and forth with this. We're going to finish this out tied going into the final X. Oh, no! April with a likely 3. Kind of deliberating for posterity at this point. She is going to take this round. Man, we are close. It's going to take a lot of deliberation here. Oh, but we got it. We got it. So hang on real quick. I'm sure we got to adjust that score. And there we have it. So it is tied up 1 round apiece. Another pair of 3s. We are tied up in that 3rd X. Still tied. It is a Boston 3 party to the max. Wait, what? We just got notice that it is Abby Kadabi's birthday right now. And we should have all known, because she's literally wearing a shirt that says, "It is my birthday." And it has axes on it, and we're all idiots. Well, at least she got a bullseye for her birthday. So just like that, Abby squeaks away with a 2-point lead on the third throw. Final throw of the third round. That threw me for a loop. I can't believe she just tried to sneak in here and not let anybody know it was her birthday. So that is going to give Abby the win on that third round, and we are going to move on to round 4. All right, going on to the third X. Abby holding on to a 2-point lead. Three and a 3. A 3 and a 1. That might. So as we go into the final acts, we are tied up. They're staying down. They're staying focused. Ooh, Abby with a 1. And April also with a 1 that is nearly a 0. But they're good with it. They're taking their 1s, and they're going to go on to Big X. All right, so happy birthday to Abby. Unbelievable. And we're going to celebrate by going into Big X. So Abby with a practice throw. Is going to get that in real quick, and then we're going to kick it off here since April already had her first Big X encounter. That's a pretty solid start. All right, so we're kicking it off here. Looks like Abby's going to dive right in to start off our first live throw. Yikes. That is a better bullseye than I can usually ever get. We just went from, I don't think we hit a single warm-up Big X of hers in practice before we got started, to just like diving right in. Oh, solid attempt by April with a gorgeous 3. A little high is going to give that round to Abby as well. So right now the score is 3-1. But this is still best of 7. So this still could be anybody's run. Tap it. Great looking three. Another great looking three. We're going into the third X, and Abby still has a 3-point lead. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I was going to say, extremely misleading, but that was like almost the entirety of that going to be in the bullseye. So April definitely needing that with Abby putting away her own bullseyes. Another great three. Oof, Abby might be finding her groove here. So right now it is on the final axe. And Abby is up by 5 points. April's going to defer. Hopefully putting some pressure on Abby. Now if she gets a 3 or better, that is going to put this round and the match out of reach. Oh, man, she is on it. She is on it. So that is going to put this match, this round out of reach, and that is going to secure this match for Abracadabra. All right, getting our league photos in here real quick because, of course, I never managed to do that before we start. So Seth and April here, our B bracket finalists. Going to be fighting to see who gets to throw against Abby again and again. So as they finish up their one for fun practice throw, we're going to kick it off here. All right, so Seth with the one to kick it off. April putting the zest on it. A little high. So Seth has a 1-point lead. That is a good follow-up. Awesome. So we got a bull on the left, 3 on the right. Oh, high and away for April again. Seth with what looks like a 3. Oh, we think we might have a little of a 1 of each. So we're going to need a full-on measurement here. League runner, Layla. Nice. That is a solid bullseye for April. Seth a little low with the 3. So right now he is still holding on to a 2-point lead. That bullseye is definitely going to push Rachel up into a clutch attempt. Solid reach. Good lineup. Just a little low. And so Seth is going to secure that lead on the first round win. And we're going to keep at it. Ooh, we got some like identical tosses here. Another close call. Kicking it off from one to the next, but that one is good. So we are tied at 3s as we go into that second X. Fantastic. As we tie out that second round, we're going into Big Axe here. And it looks like Seth is going to kick it off probably with his first practice throw. After a slight adjustment, that was a solid stick. Now April here has been having some crazy good consistency with her Big Axe. So odds are looking pretty good. She can get a solid follow-up here. And of course I jinxed it. The commentator's curse. The second I have to go and talk about it, it just botches it. So 1, and that overtime throw is going to give Seth a 2-round lead. But we're just getting started here. We got at least 2 more, if not more rounds from here. Solid 3 for April. Going to be a 1 for Seth. Another solid 3 for April. Oh, and a bullseye for Seth means we are tied. Another solid 3 for April. Staying inside that run ring will keep you alive more often than not. And so she's going to take a 3-point lead, and we're going into the 4th X. And another 3 for April. There we go. 3s all around. So as we go into the final X, April is up by 3 points. Let's see if we can hit one last 3. That is going to close it. Well, we might want to take a look at it. So we're going to take a quick peek and probably call for an adult, because that is pretty close. Confirmed to 3. Seth here going for a clutch. Oh, man, that was a solid reach. Clutch would have kept that live around, but that's all right. All that means is this was not a sweep. And right now the score is 2-1 as we go into round 4. Three for Seth. And a drop for April is going to give Seth a lead to start. Solid 3 for April. Oh, and a bullseye for Seth. Look at that beauty. Okay, so Seth is going to take a 5-point lead as we go into the third X. Another great 3 for April. And a little high. We might be holding it. Ooh, that might have been worth a measure, but Seth is taking a 1 and he's moving on. So right now, still holding on to a 3-point lead. It is 4th X. Looks like a high 1 for April. Oh, that is a great looking bullseye. So right now, there's a clutch worth difference here, which means everybody is going up. Seth is staying down, looking to secure here. And a drop means that clutch can tie this to go to Big X. Let's hear it, April. Oh, great lineup. We needed a good bit more height. But as of right now, that means the score is 3-1. Still time to turn it around. As we all know, a lot can happen in 5 throws. And a bullseye will help you kick this off on the right note. Three for Seth. Look at that bullseye. April taking a 2-point lead early. Whoa. Barely hung on to it there. Seth with a 3. April with a 1. It managed to catch, and that's going to make difference. We are tied up on that third X. Drops never feel good, but that 1 will help. We're staying alive in this 4th X. That bullseye will do her a lot of favors. Another 1 for Seth. Right now there's a 2-point difference as we go into the final acts. April's likely going to defer. So after a little bit of a technical snafu, we got our scores and leads cleared up here. April managed to walk away with her second round win, and we're going into round 6. Right now they're tied up after their second throw. Bullseye for April. Excellent looking 3 for Seth. Another gorgeous bullseye for April. Oh, and Seth rebuttals with one of his own. Look at those. Nicely done. 4th X. And April still holding on to a 2-point lead. That might be a bullseye as well. Great looking 3 for Seth. Let's see if we maybe get a measurement on it, or we're going to own it. League runner Layla says that absolutely is worth a measure. So April sneaks in another bullseye. So it's going to give her a 4-point lead. And as we go into our final act, she's going to kick it off. That is 100% a bullseye. 100% a bullseye. So that means that's going to put that one out of reach. And these guys are taking it to a round 7 rubber match. Let's go, guys. So these 5 throws are going to determine the rest of their lives. Great bullseye to start for April. That was 100% a bullseye for Seth. So April's going to take an early lead, and it is 2nd X. Solid 3. That is a great follow-up. Nicely done, Seth. Hello, 3. So closing the lead, or closing the gap on that lead that April's got right now. It is 8-5. Might be a high 3. Great 3 on that side. Yep, I'd say that one's probably pushing into a 3. So the old Boston 3 party, and we're going to move on to 4th X. Great looking 3 again. Oh, amazing looking bullseye for Seth. April still holding on to a 1-point lead. So she's going to kick it off here. She can secure a bullseye. That'll force Seth to take a clutch. Ooh, that is as close as it gets. It looks like it is leaning in her favor. but it is close. Ooh, that is so close. A lot of pressure riding on this. All of the pressure. She got it. So a 6-point lead means Seth here is going for a clutch to take it alive. Oh, no. Such a solid follow through. Low and away means April is going to take this match to go into finals, and we're going to give it up for Seth. All right, so we are getting ourselves ready for a bit of a deja vu. The ladies are going to close it out here. Abby Kadabi with as our A bracket champion. April coming back around, looking for a second opportunity to take her on and still take this league playoffs here. Abby's hoping to close this out in as little as 4 rounds. April's hoping to close this out in as few as 8 rounds. And thus far from what we've seen tonight, I guarantee you it's going to take a lot more than that. So as we dive into it, it looks like we've got April taking an early lead with a bullseye to Abby's drop. Ooh, so Abby's still getting warmed up. Right now taking a commanding lead, April here to 8-0. Another great looking bullseye for April. Bringing it down, there we go. Abby's got a point on the board. So right now the score is 13-1. Oh, another great looking bullseye for April. So that is guaranteed to put this round out of reach after Abby's throw. There we go. We're pulling it down in. She's got a 3 and a bull. Means that round's going to be out of reach. So it's going to be a quick toss to dive right into it. April's well on her way to getting into the next match here. One on the left, 3 on the right. Abby starts it off with a 2-point lead. Great looking bullseye for April. Oh, another drop for Abby. She has gotten those drops so cleaned up this season. I'm surprised that we're getting so many in this last couple of throws. April's just crushing those bullseyes right now. Abby, unfortunately, with another drop. Means right now the score is going to be 11-3. Fourth X. 8-point. 8-point gap here. Yikes, excuse me. Another drop. All right, well, that is going to put this round out of reach as well. There we go. We're catching the rhythm now. So April putting that out of reach at 12-3 on that round. Means it's 2-0 right now. Maybe we just got an unlucky board on the right there. There we go. Clean sink for Abby. It's going to give her a 3-point lead. And we get into the second X. Bullseyes all around. We're cleaning it up nice here. Wait. We're deliberating. Oh, there we go. Nope, the opponent called it good. There we go. Nope, I take it back. We're settling. We got some deliberation here. We marked Abby Cadabby's throw good early on. All right, so it was a 3. Score is 6-5 right now. Ouch. Great follow through. There we go. 3 threes in a row. The score right now is 9-5 going into the fourth X. Making them close. April looking great on the right. So Abby now holds a 4-point lead as we go into the final X. Great looking bullseye. That is going to clinch that lead. So right now the score is 2-1. threes all around, it looks like. So looking for that bullseye to tie. Sank a little low. Means Abby's going to take that fourth round, but her second round win, and we are tied up 2 apiece. Good looking throws. And Abby's taking a 2-point lead as we go into the third X. Great looking 3 for April. 3 for Abby as well. So it's 13-11 going into the fourth X. Great looking bullseye. And a great looking bullseye on the left. Final X, and Abby's starting it off with a 2-point lead. Ooh, a 3 means in April can take a bullseye again to tie this out and go to Big X. Oh, we're going up. We're going serious with it. Oh, my God. So close. Such great height. Such a good reach. That took a lot of guts. So right now the score is 3-2. We're going into round 6. April looking to clinch 2 more rounds just to get into another match. Solid 3 will help. Bullseye for Abby on the right. Score is 5-3 right now, going to the second X. Abby with another bullseye. April should definitely device that. It is so much closer than they're probably giving themselves credit right now. After a little bit of coaxing, we're bringing in the device. So that axe that April's using has an extremely small blade face. So it's like anytime it's close on bleeding. Ooh, finally didn't go in her favor. As I say, every time it's close, it's always been almost impossible to read. But looks like that was definitely 3. So right now Abby taking a 4-point lead going into the third throw. Looked like another bullseye. Ooh, looks like April's low and away with a 1. It is good. So the score is 15-7 right now as we go into the fourth X. April's really wanting to dial this in right now. Layla's not shy about letting her know. Okay, that'll help. April with a 3. Abby might be out completely. Just looking off of that shadow. Okay. Everyone's in agreement. That was a 0. So there's a 5-point difference looking here. The score is 15-10 as we go into the final acts. Abby's in the lead. League runner Lena trying to push for that clutch attempt. 3 or better will put this out. And that is a cleanest bullseye I've ever seen. That is going to put it so far out of reach and is going to take this playoffs. Great throwing. Great throwing from everyone. such awesome throwing from all of our brand new throwers here, just trying out axe throwing for the first time. So we're gonna give a congratulations to the birthday girl here, Abby Kadabby, getting her first league win, getting her name on the wall, getting herself kicked out of intro league, and I'm sure happily getting to jump into one of our regular full-size leagues here. Great run for all of it. But that is going to do it for the night, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Huge congratulations again to our league throwers, and we're going to sign off and get ourselves ready for our Wednesday night premier playoffs.